and it was all for this little girl right here. Not just Tori, but for every little child in Canada that doesn't deserve what happened to her. Hey, Victoria! Woo!
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. 31-year-old Michael Rafferty has been found guilty of murdering, kidnapping, and sexually assaulting 8-year-old Tori Stafford. It's been nearly 10 very long weeks of trial in London, which is where Laura Zilke has been covering this story since the very beginning. Laura Zilke from London. My goodness, what an evening.
Yes, oh, absolutely. The mood around here has been one of incredible emotion. In the courtroom, when the verdict was read out, there was a collective sigh of yes for each time one of those guilty verdicts was read out through friends and family. That came with the reading of each verdict. Guilty of first degree, guilty of abduction, and guilty of sexual assault. Then it came to outside here of the courtroom. Cheers, yells of congratulations, almost a party atmosphere. But not forgetting why we were all here, not forgetting about Tori Stafford.
I wanted to scream something in the courtroom, but we just couldn't do it. Happy, excitement, but at the same time there was a sense of loss because Tori's not coming home. But we got it. We got the justice.
Did you look at Rafferty? Now, shortly after the verdict came out, lawyers from both sides of the story came out to speak with us as well. Their reaction, everyone appreciating that justice was done here, and every one of them also thanking the work that the jury had to do for having to sit through this case for, as you mentioned, Carolyn, almost 10 weeks.
It's really a day of mixed emotion for all of us. It's been a long and difficult trial for everybody. The trial is finally over, so that's a good thing. But the verdict means that the jury has found that Michael Rafferty did kidnap, sexually assault, and murder Victoria Stafford, and our thoughts are with Victoria's family.
Is it a hard decision for you to take cases like this?
It's never easy, but honestly, I mean, somebody has to take them. I get asked that question more often than almost anything else. How can you do a case like this? How can you defend such a person? The reality of it is that everybody in our system deserves a strong, proper, and effective defense.
Now, it's largely media still here, Carolyn, but even a sense of relief amongst all of the people that have been here. Again, largely amongst the media, a sigh of relief because this very long trial is officially over.
Now, Laura, I know it was around 10 after 9 when we heard that a verdict had been reached, and then we also heard that Tori's dad was running down the hallway saying a verdict had been reached, everyone head back to the courtroom. You have been there since the beginning, as I mentioned. What was it like to be in that courtroom, hearing that verdict being read out loud?
Even before going into the courtroom, there was really a sense of excitement. I think a lot of the family thought that because the verdict did come so quickly, just over a day of deliberations, they truly believed that this was going to be a guilty verdict. Then going into the courtroom, that simply continued. The relief that went over this, it was really almost unbelievable to hear the sighs that went through everyone in that courtroom. Carolyn.
And I believe I heard, obviously, there was sighs of relief, but also Tori's mom broke down in tears in the court.
Yeah, she has remained quite silent throughout the course of this trial, saying very little. Today, however, the emotion basically said it all for her. She is relieved.
All right. Laura, you've been there from the beginning. Thank you so much. You can get some rest tonight.